Defining a brand voice and personality is one of the most important steps in building a memorable and impactful brand. It's not just about choosing the right words or designing a clever logo. It's about crafting a consistent identity that resonates with your audience at every touchpoint. The brand voice is the distinctive tone and style in which a brand communicates, while personality encompasses the traits, values, and attitudes that make the brand unique. Together, they form the backbone of a brand's communication strategy, helping to foster trust, loyalty, and recognition. To begin, consider what a brand voice actually is. Imagine a person who represents your company. How do they speak? Are they formal and authoritative, or casual and friendly? Do they inject humor into conversations, or do they maintain a serious, professional demeanor? The brand voice should reflect the core values of the company and align with what the target audience expects and appreciates. For example, a luxury brand might adopt a refined, elegant, and sophisticated voice, while a children's toy company might use playful, energetic, and whimsical language. Defining brand personality goes a step further. It's about the emotional qualities and characteristics that the brand embodies. Think of personality as the brand's human side. Is the brand adventurous, audacious, and bold, or nurturing and compassionate? Is it innovative and cutting edge, or traditional and reliable? These traits influence not only the way the brand communicates, but also how it behaves, the messages it sends, and the experiences it creates for customers. The process of defining brand voice and personality starts with introspection. Ask foundational questions. What is the brand's mission? What does it stand for? Who is the target audience, and what do they care about? How do you want customers to feel after interacting with your brand? These answers provide the raw material for crafting a voice and personality that feels genuine and compelling. Next, analyze your audience. Understanding your customers is crucial because the brand voice must resonate with them. What are their values, interests, and aspirations? How do they communicate? Are they looking for expertise and reliability, or do they crave excitement and novelty? By aligning the brand's voice and personality with the audience's preferences, you ensure that your messaging feels relevant and relatable. Once you have a clear sense of your mission and audience, it's time to articulate the brand's core personality traits. Choose 3 to 5 adjectives that best describe how you want the brand to be perceived. For example, you might select words like friendly, innovative, and trustworthy. These traits should guide every communication, from social media posts to customer service emails, ensuring consistency and coherence. With personality traits defined, turn your attention to tone. Tone is a subtle but critical aspect of voice. It's the mood or attitude conveyed in your messaging. Tone can shift depending on the context, but it should always remain true to the brand's personality. For instance, a brand with a bold, adventurous personality might use a confident, energetic tone in marketing materials, but adopt a more empathetic and reassuring tone when addressing customer concerns. Consistency is key, no matter where or how your brand communicates, whether through advertising, website content, social media, or customer interactions. The voice and personality should shine through. This consistency builds trust and helps your brand stand out in a crowded marketplace. Customers come to know what to expect, and that predictability fosters loyalty. To implement your brand voice and personality, develop a set of guidelines that everyone in your organization can follow. These guidelines should include a description of the brand's personality traits, examples of preferred tone and language, and specific do's and don'ts. For instance, a guideline might state, "Always speak with warmth and empathy. Never use jargon or technical terms that could alienate our audience." These rules help ensure that the brand speaks with one unified voice, regardless of who is writing or speaking on behalf of the company. It's also important to revisit and refine your brand voice and personality over time. As markets evolve and your company grows, your audience's needs and expectations may shift. Periodically review your guidelines to make sure they still reflect your values and resonate with your customers. Don't be afraid to adapt. Staying relevant is crucial in a fast-changing world. Let's consider some real-world examples. Apple is known for its minimalist, innovative, and approachable brand personality. Its voice is simple, clear, and confident, communicating cutting-edge technology in a way that feels accessible to everyone. Nike, on the other hand, embodies motivation and empowerment. Its voice is bold, inspiring, and energetic, encouraging customers to push their limits and just do it. These brands don't just talk to their customers, they connect with them on an emotional level, building lasting relationships. A strong brand voice and personality can also help your business navigate challenging situations. When a crisis arises, a well-defined voice provides a framework for responding in a way that feels authentic and empathetic. Customers are more likely to forgive mistakes if the brand communicates with honesty and integrity, staying true to its core personality. In the digital age, where brands interact with consumers across countless platforms, the importance of a unified voice and personality cannot be overstated. Every tweet, blog post, and product description is an opportunity to reinforce who you are and what you stand for. Consistent messaging builds recognition, and recognition builds loyalty. Ultimately, defining brand voice and personality is about building connection. It's about turning your company into something more than a provider of goods or services. It's about creating a brand that people know, trust, and love. It's about telling a story that matters and inviting customers to become part of that story. So, whether you're launching a new brand or refreshing an established one, take the time to define your voice and personality. Start with your mission, understand your audience, choose your traits, and set clear guidelines. Be consistent, be authentic, and be willing to evolve. When you do, you'll build a brand that stands out, speaks clearly, and leaves a lasting impression. Remember, your brand is your promise to your customer. Let your voice and personality carry that promise in every word, every interaction, and every experience. The result will be a brand that not only attracts attention, but also earns respect and loyalty for years to come.